Takeda is better than you in every way. He's going places, and you're just comfortable.
I always knew this moment would come. I just didn't think it would be over dinner.
Without a word, he pulled out his phone and opened his banking app. Then he slid it across the table. Ayano's eyes locked onto the screen. A 7-figure number blazed back at her.
If he's that much better, go be with him.
He tapped a few times, then sent the cancellation email. The wedding venue was no more. He stood up and walked out, leaving her frozen at the table with nothing but the numbers. She sat frozen, staring at the numbers, the word cancelled echoing in her mind. But to understand why Kazu hid his fortune, we must go back 6 months. 6 months earlier, Kazu had a secret, and Ayano had no idea what she was about to lose. 6 months ago, Kazu was just a 30-year-old engineer. He lived a quiet, comfortable life.
Ayano, I can't promise you the world, but I promise to always give you my everything.
You don't need to give me the world. Just you. Yes, 1,000 times yes.
For a while, their world was nothing but laughter, shared dreams, and the quiet rhythm of 2 lives becoming one. But Ayano had ambitions that Kazu's humble life couldn't quite contain.
Did you see Yuki's fiancé bought her a diamond bracelet? He's already a director at his firm.
A bracelet won't make a marriage. What matters is us, right?
But I want more than just comfortable. I want to feel like we're going somewhere.
Kazu didn't notice the small cracks forming in their perfect picture, but the cracks were there, waiting to split wide open. Ayano's new project partner arrived with a sharp suit and an even sharper smile. His name was Takeda.
You should meet Takeda. He's so driven, already on the fast track to management.
Why is she bringing him up again? It's always about Takeda now.
Over the next few weeks, the name became a constant, a ghost that sat between them at every dinner.
Takeda knows all the right people. He got us into this exclusive networking event next week.
During their next date, Kazu noticed her eyes kept drifting to her phone.
Everything okay? You seem miles away tonight.
Why can't you be more ambitious, like Takeda? He's going places, and you're just content with this small life.
Content. I thought that was enough. I thought we were building something together.
He stayed silent, but the words carved a deeper crack between them, a fault line neither would acknowledge. Late at night, while Ayano slept, Kazu sat in front of multiple monitors, lines of code scrolling endlessly.
If I launch this SaaS platform, I can quietly fund our future. She won't have to worry about a thing.
His investment portfolio had swelled into the millions, a secret fortune built through years of discipline. Every night, he would look at his father's old watch, a reminder of quiet strength.
I don't want her to love my money. I want her to love me.
So he kept his success hidden, believing the truth would come naturally when she was ready to see him.
One day, she'll be proud of what I've built. I just have to be patient.
But as the days passed, her admiration for Takeda grew louder, drowning out the man beside her. Every late-night hour spent coding was an hour of silence he chose, and the gap only widened. He was ready to give her the world. She just didn't know it yet. But time was running out. The restaurant was elegant, but the silence between them was cold. Ayano set down her fork with a sharp clink.
You know, Takeda just got promoted again. He's building something real, not just fixing small systems every day.
She's never looked at me like that before. Like I'm an inconvenience.
Without flinching, Kazu pulled out his phone and opened the banking app, the one she never asked about. He slid the phone across the table. The screen glowed, a 7-figure balance. Ayano had never imagined. Her mouth opened, but no words came. The number burned into her eyes, proof of a man she had completely underestimated.
If he's that much better, go live the life you think he can give you. I'm done.
With a single tap, The wedding venue cancellation email was sent. The future they had planned evaporated. Kazu walked out into the night. Behind him, Ayano finally called his name, but the sound was swallowed by the closing door. She sat alone, the weight of the number crushing every word she had ever said about him not being enough. The silence of his apartment was soon shattered by the relentless buzz of his phone. Ayano's name flashed repeatedly, each vibration a desperate plea.
She's calling now. Too late for words. Too late for anything.
Kazu, please pick up. I was wrong, so wrong. Just give me a chance to explain. I can't lose you like this.
Without hesitation, he blocked her number, erasing the last thread that had tied them together for 2 years. Inside his apartment, the quiet was a welcome change from the emotional storm that had just passed.
I built a future for us, and she chose a mirage. I need to focus on what's truly mine. My work, my vision.
She called 37 times before the chilling truth settled in. He wasn't coming back. He was really gone. Frustration boiled into tears. She threw her phone across the room, shattering the silence of her perfect apartment. Kazu opened his laptop and dived into his work. The lines of code were his refuge from the chaos outside.
No more distractions. No more waiting for someone who never saw me. I have a startup to build.
Desperate, Ayano contacted every mutual friend, hoping someone would bridge the wall Kazu had built.
Please just tell him I need to talk. He won't answer my calls. I can't fix this alone.
But every request was met with sympathy and refusal. Kazu had made his boundaries clear. The next morning, she stood outside his office, hoping to catch him. But Kazu spotted her first and slipped through a side entrance. Later, she tracked down Takeda at the office cafeteria, her last lifeline in a crumbling world.
Takeda, I ruined everything. Kazu has money I never knew about, and now he won't even look at me. I feel like I am drowning.
So he had some savings, big deal. Stop dragging me into your drama. You sound like a broken record.
This isn't the man who promised to understand me. He's acting like I am a nuisance.
She left the cafeteria alone, her panic now laced with a terrifying new emotion, doubt about the man she had chosen.
Did I trade genuine love for a fantasy? And is the fantasy already falling apart?
A week passed. Kazu returned to his routine, but his quietness lingered like a fog over his desk.
You've been working so hard lately. Here, take a break with me. No pressure.
She doesn't ask questions. She just stays. That's new.
Meanwhile, Ayano's desperation drove her to Takeda's apartment, searching for answers he refused to give.
There has to be something he's hiding. I know it.
Final notice. Outstanding debt of 4.2 million yen. Immediate payment required. Legal action pending.
4 million yen? He owes 4 million yen? And he was using me to get to Kazu's connections.
The red stamp seemed to mock her, a seal on the truth she had ignored too long. At the office, Rika's quiet support became a small anchor in Kazu's aimless days.
I don't know her well, but she feels safe, like a calm harbor.
Ayano cornered Takeda in the empty office hallway. The debt notice crumpled in her fist.
4 million yen in debt. And you had the nerve to call yourself better? You were just using me.
It's not what it looks like. I made some bad investments. I just needed an introduction to his network. Then everything would be fine.
An introduction. You pretended to care about me just to climb over Kazu. I was a pawn.
Wait, don't be like that. We can still work this out. You can't just abandon me now. I'll repay everything, I swear.
She saw him clearly for the first time, not ambitious, not dashing, just a man drowning in his own lies.
Don't contact me again. I am finished with your lies.
Ayano, please. You are the only one who can save me. If you leave, I am finished.
I threw away a man who truly loved me for this fraud. What have I done?
The debt notice lay on her table, a permanent reminder that her fairy tale had been built on nothing but paper promises. Ayano sat alone in the dark, recording the hardest words she'd ever spoken.
Kazu, Takeda used me. He's in massive debt, and I was just a tool. I threw away the only real thing I had. I don't deserve forgiveness, but can we start over?
The message sat in Kazu's blocked voicemail, a digital ghost he almost deleted without opening.
It's from her. I shouldn't listen. But what if there's something I need to hear?
He pressed play. Her voice cracked with regret as she unfolded the full truth of Takeda's betrayal.
So it was all a lie. Even her reason for leaving me was built on a fraud.
When the message ended, he stared at the screen. Then, without a word, he deleted it.
I don't need to hear any more. That chapter is closed. I am not going back.
He opened his laptop and returned to his code, a quiet sense of finality settling in his chest. Weeks later, the startup Kazu had built in secret began attracting its first major clients.
Great work, Kazu. Your code really made the difference on this project.
She notices the details no one else does. It's not just kindness, it's sincerity.
His promotion came not with fanfare, but with a quiet note from the director, and a sense of earned respect. But across the floor, Ayano felt the weight of whispers. Her desk had become a stage for silent judgment.
They know about Takeda's debts. They know I was fooled. I can't escape the pity.
Rumors of Takeda's meltdown had spread fast, and Ayano was collateral damage, a cautionary tale in office chatter. Kazu and Rika often stayed late, not out of obligation, but because their collaboration felt natural.
You see solutions no one else does. It's refreshing to work with someone who actually thinks.
I haven't thought about Ayano in days. This lightness, it's not loneliness. It's freedom.
After the project meeting, Kazu and Rika found themselves at a small sidewalk cafe, the afternoon light softening the city noise.
It's rare to find time like this. I am glad we could step away for a moment.
I used to think being comfortable was enough. But lately, I've started to wonder what it feels like to be truly seen.
Being seen isn't about flashy titles or big promises. It's about someone noticing the quiet work you do every day.
She talks about substance, not image. That's completely new for me.
Across the street, half hidden behind a pillar, Ayano stopped dead. The easy laughter between them struck harder than any insult.
He never looked at me like that. So, light. I didn't just lose him. I destroyed his peace.
Kazu laughed, a genuine, unguarded sound that had been absent for months. Rika smiled, and neither noticed the distant watcher.
Thanks, Rika, for just being here, for not needing me to be anything else.
As they parted ways with a wave, Ayano remained frozen, a ghost watching the life she could have had, already slipping beyond reach. Takeda's financial misconduct became public. By noon, his desk was empty, a nameplate removed, a career evaporated. Ayano walked past his cubicle. The cleaned-out space echoed her own hollow future. But for Kazu, the same week brought an unexpected spotlight. His startup was no longer a secret. The local magazine headline read, "Engineers SaaS platform poised to disrupt industry."
So you've been hiding a tech empire, and you still bring your own coffee?
She's teasing, but I don't feel judged. I actually want to share this part of my life.
To never underestimating the quiet ones. Congratulations, hidden genius.
I don't have to hide anymore. This is who I really am, and it feels enough.
From the hallway, Ayano heard the laughter. She didn't step in. She no longer belonged.
I once called him comfortable. Now he's shining, and I am the one fading into the dark.
That evening, Kazu returned to find Ayano outside his apartment door, pale, trembling, and stripped of all pretense. Before he could speak, she dropped to her knees, the proud Ayano crumbling at his feet.
Kazu, I was blind. Takeda was a lie, and I threw you away for nothing. I know I don't deserve it, but please, give me one more chance. I'll spend my life making it up to you. I've changed, I swear.
Her voice cracked, raw with a regret that had been months in the making. From her bag, she pulled out the small velvet box, the engagement ring she had never returned.
This still belongs to you. Take it, or keep it for whoever you choose. Just don't shut me out forever.
She's offering the ring back, the symbol of everything I once wanted. And yet, I feel nothing but distance.
He didn't move to take it. The silence stretched, heavy with all the words he hadn't said. Ayano waited, her entire fate suspended on the answer of a man she had once called comfortable.
Ayano, I don't hate you. Hate would mean I still care enough to feel something, but the man who loved you, he's gone. You made sure of that the night you chose a lie over us.
His voice was steady, devoid of anger. It was the stillness of a man who had already mourned and moved on.
I wish you well, Ayano. I hope you find whatever it is you are searching for. But we are over.
She slumped forward, a sob escaping as the finality struck deeper than any insult ever could. Without another word, he closed the door, gently, not in anger, but in quiet, unshakable resolve. The latch clicked, and with it, the last thread connecting them was severed. Inside, he leaned against the door, closed his eyes, and released a breath he didn't know he'd been holding.
It's finally done. I am free. And for the first time in months, I am not looking back.
Beyond the door, Ayano remained on her knees, a discarded ring and the ghost of a future that would never be. Weeks passed, and the weight on Kazu's shoulders lifted, replaced by easy laughter over shared lunches.
I never thought I'd enjoy lunch breaks this much. You've turned them into the best part of my day.
It's just a bento, but I am glad you are actually taking breaks now. That's a win.
She packs extra on purpose. Every time. It's such a small thing, but it says everything.
Their conversations drifted from work to dreams. From simple hobbies to hidden fears, a bridge built one meal at a time. Across town, Ayano stood behind the counter of a modest convenience store, a far cry from the woman who once craved luxury. She greeted customers with quiet politeness, a calm acceptance settling into lines that ambition had once carved.
This is enough. It has to be. I broke everything chasing more.
Some evenings, Kazu and Rika walked through the park, the silence between them filled with an unspoken understanding.
That restaurant night isn't a wound anymore. It's just the place where my real life began.
The startup's first major contract was signed, and the small office erupted in a wave of applause and cheers.
You did it, Kazu. All those late nights, they finally saw what you are really worth.
She's cheering louder than anyone. Her voice cuts through all the noise.
As the celebration wound down, they slipped outside, a quiet park path under a fading autumn sun.
I've always admired your quiet strength. You don't chase attention. You just build things that matter.
This is the moment. I could tell her that she's the one who made all this feel real.
He drew a breath, heart pounding. Then his phone buzzed sharply, cutting through the silence. The screen glowed with an urgent work alert. Both stared at it, the unspoken words hanging frozen.
Not now. Not right when I was finally going to let my guard down.
Go. We'll talk later.
A few days later, the urgent work was resolved. Kazu knew exactly where to take her.
I wanted to show you this place. It's where I come when I need to remember what matters.
It's beautiful. The whole city looks like a painting.
Rika, you are the first person who ever saw me. Not my money, not my potential, just me.
He reached out and gently took her hand, the evening light catching the glisten in her eyes.
I've always seen you, Kazu. From the moment you stayed late to help me that first time. I was waiting for you to notice that I wasn't just being kind. I was choosing you.
The distance between them closed as naturally as a sunrise. Their lips met in a kiss that felt like home. The city lights below flickered, a distant backdrop to a moment that finally fully belonged to them. Neither spoke for a long while. The silence wasn't empty. It was full of everything they'd finally said. Months later, Kazu's new apartment felt like a home, filled with the scent of miso and Rika's laughter.
You are putting too much ginger again. I told you, a pinch is enough.
A pinch? My family recipe uses a handful. Trust me, this is how love tastes.
They moved around each other with the easy rhythm of two people who had found their center. Across the city, Ayano scrolled quietly through her phone during a break at work. A photo appeared on her screen. Kazu and Rika in an embrace, captioned with a single heart.
He looks genuinely happy. Not just smiling for the camera, but truly at peace. I spent so long wanting more, and he found everything just by being himself.
She didn't scroll past. Instead, she paused, and the faintest smile touched her lips. Then she stood up, straightened her uniform, and returned to her register. Her own quiet life. Enough at last. After dinner, they curled up on the couch, the city lights blinking awake beyond the window.
Sometimes I think about that night at the restaurant. Not with pain anymore, just clarity.
What do you mean?
Showing her the balance wasn't about proving I had money. It was the first time I believed I was enough.
Rika squeezed his hand, her touch a quiet agreement that he had always been more than numbers.
And now, I want to build a future with you. Not hiding anything, just us.
On the shelf nearby, his father's old watch rested, a silent witness to the life Kazu was finally claiming.
Your father would be proud, not of the startup, but of the man you've become.
He always said quiet strength outlasts every storm. Maybe I am finally living that.
They leaned into each other, the future unwritten but no longer uncertain. His real life had started the moment he chose himself. The office party was in full swing, colleagues laughing, glasses clinking.
They've been waiting all week to celebrate you two. You are the office power couple now.
I never thought I'd enjoy being the center of attention. But with you, it feels right.
Through the crowd, a disheveled figure moved unnoticed. Takeda, retrieving a forgotten coat from his old department. No one looked his way. The man who once tried to use others had become invisible. The laughter continued, a wall of sound that locked him out. His story here was over. Later that night, Ayano sat in her small apartment, a book open in her lap.
I've stopped chasing. I've stopped counting what I don't have. Maybe this is what peace feels like.
The silence around her felt full, not empty. A gentle acceptance of a life rebuilt from fragments. Back at the party, Kazu and Rika held hands, a new promise shining in their eyes. The past had no hold here. Months later, a cool autumn night found them on Kazu's balcony, the stars scattered like silent promises.
It's so peaceful up here. Feels like the whole world is holding its breath.
She's right. After everything, there's just this. And it's more than I ever hoped for.
A shared glance said more than any declaration could. She leaned her head against his shoulder, a perfect fit.
I used to be afraid of not having enough. Now I know that enough was always inside me.
Leaving that restaurant wasn't about the money. It was his first step into a life where he was enough. Under the stars, the past became a distant hum, and the future felt like home. His real life had begun the moment he chose himself, and it was only getting brighter. Fade to black.